Yo, 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 what's going down, people? What the hell is going down? What is up? What is up? It is Steve Eskridge. It's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a minute. What's up? What's up? What's up? The hell y'all been doing? We gotta hit the play one more time. We got you. We gotta hit it one more time. What the hell is that, man? Better Late Than the Podcast. Boy, Steve Eskridge. Here we are, man. SoundCloud, same name, Steve Eskridge. I'm on Spotify, Steve Eskridge. I'm on Spreaker.com, Steve Eskridge. YouTube, Steve Eskridge, my YouTube channel. Instagram, Steven Eskri. I'm just happy to be back, y'all. I've been a little hiatus for a sec. And that's one thing I'm going to get in here and really tackle. I'm going to tackle this podcast and shit really, starting off. Because one thing I found out about this shit, we're going to get straight into it. One thing I found out about this shit, y'all, juggling the 9 to 5, so to speak, and then you got this going on too. Oh, man, this is a second job. As much as I love doing it, it's a job. It is. Because some days I come here like, what the fuck? I don't want to do this shit. Then other side of me is like, nigga, this is what the fuck you want to do. Like, go talk your shit. People will like you talking your shit. Do this stuff, But I can't lie to y'all. It ain't been easy to keep up. It has not been easy to keep up. Because, hey, we in this pandemic right now. People losing their goddamn minds, anxiety. And this is the time where I should be doing it more. And let me tell y'all, I had a trash moment for a second where I was like, fuck it. I had a trash moment for a second, but I got out of it. And I really got out of it. And another thing I'm going to talk about too when it comes to this podcast and stuff, just inspiration first off. I'm going to get into a couple things, but one of the first things I'm going to get into is just inspiration. You really have to be inspired around these times. You do. That's really why I just got up right now and I said, if I ain't inspired to do this shit right now in the middle of this pandemic, in the middle of what the hell is going on, where people have mad anxiety and just all type of things going on right now. Like, if I'm not inspired to do this shit right now, then I ain't shit. I run around and talk all this shit, but I ain't, I'm not even living with what I be saying. I ain't shit. So I had to really be real with myself. And I think a lot of the time that's what happens with us. We don't want to be real with ourselves when it comes to these type of situations. We don't want to face ourselves. We want to face somebody else, but we don't want to face ourselves. We don't. So I said I start this podcast off, I'm going to face me. Me. That's who the hell I'm going to face. I'm going to talk about myself. We're spending podcasts talking about this, that, and third. No, nigga, I'm going to talk about myself. That's where the fuck we got to start at. Because in the words of the great MJ, not Jordan, talk about Jackson. Going to talk about Jordan in a minute, though. But man in the mirror for me. Might sound corny to some of y'all, but man in the mirror for me. Really hits home. You gotta look in that mirror. Make that change, as they say. Be the change you want for someone else. You want the world to change yourself. Point blank, period. You gotta start there. You want somebody else to change what the hell they got going on, but nigga, you don't even want to change yourself, or you're not changing yourself. How dare me or anybody else demand a change out of someone or the world that we haven't even changed in ourselves? It's real arrogant and it's nuts. Us as people think that way sometimes. We don't want to emulate what we putting out into the universe. You want to put a change out there, then hey, put a change out there. But be that change too. You ain't gotta already be the change. But you better be busting your ass and make sure you work up to that shit. If you gonna tell somebody else to do it, So I had to be real with myself. I say, I'm coming out here talking all this stuff about podcasts and blah, blah, blah. I say, dude, why you falling off? What the fuck are you doing? I said, no, do it. So what? It ain't easy. It's gonna be hard. Even when you like doing what you're doing, it may get hard sometimes. Cause it's a grind. Cause there's so many podcasts out here, hundreds, millions, and millions of podcasts. Why the fuck should someone listen to yours? Had to ask yourself that. So you gotta stand out. And I definitely stand out already. I stand out already. Now, where are you gonna get this type of shit? You know what I'm saying? In my mind, at least. But like I say, I definitely stand out. I stand out to the core. Cause one thing I'm gonna do, I've always done it with my previous 10 podcasts on this Spreaker app from the phone, if you will. Shout out to Spreaker, because it's a clever thing. I love it. But one thing about it, I'm going to keep standing out. Because one thing about me is I'm going to be hard on myself when it comes to this. And I am my own worst critic. No one can criticize Stephen Marcus Eskridge. Yeah, I said my whole first name. Whole first name. But no one can criticize me more than I would criticize myself. It's not going to happen at all. And I think that's a lot of time we got to be hard. We got to be hard on ourselves more than someone else would be on us. If you harder on yourself than someone else can be on you, no one else can break you. It can't happen. You know? It just, can't happen. That's my mentality about it. It can't happen. What you gonna say about me that I ain't already said about my damn self? What you gonna say to me? So that's how I look at it. So when it comes to this, you gotta put the effort in. You gotta put the effort in. Even when you don't want to, you gotta put that work in. You got to. Gotta put the work in. If you ain't willing to put the work in, you don't want it. And also, I'm coming to look at things. Everybody don't want it. They don't. You know, we talk that shit like we want it, but we don't be wanting it. We want to come with it. Come on, y'all. Y'all feeling me? Come on, y'all. Y'all feeling me? We don't want it. We want to come with it. We don't want it, though. You don't want to bust your ass and sacrifice. Take them hits. Do what you know what I'm saying? I ain't getting paid for this shit right now. It's easy to duck out. So easy to duck out. Damn it. Once again, it's easy to duck out of something you're not getting paid for. It's so easy. But that's what separates the great from the good or even mediocre. Because the person who's great, they gonna work. They gonna perfect that shit. Even when they not getting paid, they still gonna be working like they getting $1 million. Just own it. By the time they do start getting paid, that product, oh man, that shit gonna be off the chain, boy. It ain't gonna be good enough. Ain't gonna be good enough. The listener, that is. They ain't gonna be good enough, man. So that's my thing, you know. We have to want it. You can't just want what come with it. If you just want what come with it, you ain't gonna make it. Because you're gonna stop. Because the thing of it is, you're gonna look at it like you're not seeing instant gratification from it. Like we all want nowadays in 2020. We all want instant gratification. So we gonna stop doing it. And that's not good. Because instant gratification can also mean instant destruction. Come on, y'all. Y'all, what the fuck? Y'all feel me, man? Instant gratification equals instant self-destruction. Come on, y'all. Y'all know I'm talking that shit. Another saying, you rise to the top fast, and you fall correct me. You fall just as fast as you risen. Say it like that. Just as fast as you rose, that's how fast you gonna fall. Take you a long time to get up there. It's gonna take you just as long to fall. Same shit, man. Ain't nothing changed. So if it take you a long time to blow up this podcast and shit, we ain't falling off at all. Actually, ain't no fall off. Put too much work in. But y'all get my gist, though. But you know what, too, also, I'm thinking about y'all? It's okay to have these moments, though. I'm human. It's okay to have a human moment. Just let it be what it is, though, a moment. Don't let it stick. Get your ass up, get back out there in the game, get on your shit. It's okay to fall. Get your ass back up. That's the key. It's okay to be hurt. Fight through it. Injured is one thing, and you can't go. And some say you try to play injured. But a lot of times you can't go off injured, depending on how severe the injury is. That's why it's two different words, injury and hurt. You can play through hurt most of the time. Injury is different. Depends on what type of injury. Depends on how deep the injury. So you really gotta ask yourself how bad you want it. And I ask myself that, how bad did I want it? Really, how bad do you want it? You gotta test your own gangster sometimes. In your mind, you gotta test your own gangster. How bad do you want this shit? How bad you want it? Some days you might not want it. Some days you might wake up, man, fuck this shit. I want to do this shit. Like, some days you might feel that way. It is other days, man, I gotta get this. I gotta get it. Now you hungry. You feeling it, You'll do anything to get to it. You'll do anything for it. So there's nothing wrong with that. That's not Corona either, y'all. Puffing me a J. Not Corona. Everybody want to talk some shit now. Wait, hold on. Got stuff. Yeah, it's not Corona. Dramatic moment. It's not Corona. Knock, knock. But not Corona. But anyway, you just got to be real with yourself. And that's one thing I've always prided myself on most of my life, if not all my life. Just being real with myself. You got to be real with yourself. You lie to somebody else, you can't lie to yourself. And if you do lie to yourself, you're going to easily lie to somebody else. It's that easy. I think that's why us as people lie. I really do. I think that's one of the reasons we lie about this crazy shit. Because we lying to ourselves already. We already sent ourselves off and believing the bullshit, whatever it may be. Now here comes somebody else. All right, now we can talk. Now we can spit the same shit to them that we just got done telling ourselves in our own mind, which we said was some bullshit. Oh, and then don't let them believe it. Now both y'all full of shit. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, both y'all full of shit. He don't know. You lying. He don't know what you telling him is bullshit. So now it's in his head, he believing it. He full of shit and don't know it. But me, I know I'm full of shit. That's why I'm trying to get rid of it. That's why I'm trying to throw it to him. I'm trying to get rid of it. Shit. I know I'm lying right now. I'm trying to have him join. Shoulder some of the blame, as they say. Hey, when they say Misery loves company, they ain't lying, man. Misery do love fucking company. Not me, though. I ain't one of them motherfuckers. Let me be miserable about my goddamn self. I don't need no goddamn company. Shit. Fuck I look like. Won't you be around for the misery? Nah, I'll be miserable by my damn self. Let me suffer alone. Fuck you. Oh, y'all saying so much aggression. Cause y'all, I really had to come in here and get some things off my chest. I did. Cause I was falling off. I was. Boy, I'm finna be so... that's another thing, man. I ain't gonna talk about this shit. Y'all just gonna see me doing it. Y'all gonna be like... Anyway, like I said, I had to come in and talk my shit. Be real with myself. But, some more shit on my mind. Gotta rap about y'all. This MJ Doc. Holy shit. MJ Doc review time. Man, oh man. That's another thing that I've been inspired by. That's another thing that got me up off my ass to start doing this shit. They just showed the replay of it right now. I'm watching it on the tube. And what I tell you, I don't know if it's the dude who did their job better than Michael. Who took so much pride in doing their job other than Mike. I don't know. That guy wanted it, man. He wanted it. He was on another level of wanting it. Really was. First off, just round of applause to the Doc in general. Man. Big round of applause. Can't say enough. Great job, ESPN. Everyone, masterpiece, my opinion. Masterpiece. Will never be forgotten whatsoever. From now, 20 years, 30 years, nah, we not ever gonna forget this one at all. We have no reason to forget this. Even Mike name not synonymous with it. We have no reason to We have no reason to, it's Mike, first off. It's Mike. You gotta think about it. It's really just Mike. But with Mike, why I tell people makes him the best, cause it's been this Braun Mike shit. I get into that, and it ain't that time right now, but it's just, how social media is, the media, cause they need content, they need some shit to have our ass arguing about. Well, I am the media part now, so you know how we are. You know how we is, But see, I ain't gonna have y'all out here just talking about stupid shit. Many be having niggas out here having some dumb ass arguments. That's what they do. Just really. Y'all want folks arguing just to be arguing? Look at the owner of ESPN. Yes, that's what content. That's what content is for. Damn it, we want you arguing when there's nothing to fucking argue about. That's how we get. I can. If I'm gonna do the ESPN, I won't. Yeah, but I'm talking shit. I can't see him saying that. Them, whoever owns ESPN. Well, Walt Disney. I can't see Walt Disney saying that. But probably the owner of ESPN. But anyway, regardless. You want people to argue about some shit. But MJ is like, man. First off, that work ethic that this dude has. Next level. Next level. You watch MJ, it's like, all right, how you don't go to work and do your job, man? At some point, how you don't take pride in what you do? At some point. I don't give a shit what it is, your job, fucking your woman or your girl, or whoever you're encountering. How you don't have some pride in that? Just pride in what you do. He had pride. And one of the things that I want to talk about too when it comes to the doc is I'm sick of all this. He was a bad teammate bullshit. I'm sick of that. That man cried. Cried. Had to tell the cameraman, break. MJ's fucked up too. That damn tequila. That cigar, but yeah, that's MJ. But anyway, the man almost cried. I could just tell there's probably so many emotions running through him. He probably felt these guys was being ungrateful with what they were saying about him. I gave y'all 6 championships, and that's how y'all, I done drug y'all here, and this thanks I get. Like, he got more out of them dudes probably than anybody could. They was role players. They wasn't. Mike didn't have no fucking all-star team. That's what I want people to understand. That second three-peat, yeah, he had a much better team. But for the most part, come on, Luke Longley, Butchler, come on, man, Dickie. Dickie was above, man. Dickie was above. Dickie was fucking terrible. Shout out to Dickie. Scored more points than my ass did. But on that level, it's different. But anyway, Mike didn't have the best, that wasn't what he had. Even like I say on that second three-piece, Jason Caffey. I'm going to say it like this. He had more Hall of Famers. He had 3 of them. I'm about to look up his cool coach in the Hall of Fame. But other than that, Mike didn't have the squad of squads. It was him and Scotty. And Horace the first run, too. Horace is pissed at him. And that's one of the things why I want to get into. Horace was pissed at him. I don't know shit, but what happened about what Horace is talking about, he was there, I wasn't. He could definitely say more shit than I could, obviously. But I'm going to say, Horace, I'm going to roll with you. Let's just say you tell the truth about what you said. It's Mike. You didn't back down from him, so you did what you had to do. Y'all still went out there and won. Y'all still went out there and did what you had to do. So why does it matter? Or why does it matter so much? I'm not even going to say why does it matter. Why does it matter so much? You say he didn't, he say he's snitching. Well, you say he's snitching. Why would you say he's snitching if there's nothing to be snitched on? That's my train of thought. I can't talk about somebody snitching on me. I wouldn't give a fuck if somebody saying, I'm snitching if I ain't got no reason to even, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point? If I didn't say shit, I don't give a fuck about you talking about I'm snitching. I mean, I'm going to defend myself, and I'm not saying Harsh defended himself because he did. He said, no, it wasn't me. It was, but I'm beyond that. They always talk about somebody throwing somebody under the bus, blah, blah, blah. He threw Scotty under the bus. You talk about the players getting fucked up back. Like, okay. You can't snitch on some things that was already prevalent and known out here. Even if it wasn't no evidence. Like, come on. The league was drug infested in the 80s. That's my old mates always tell me and my brother. League drug infested. Cocaine up the wazoo, the weed. Hell, Mike said at halftime, hey Stan, you got a cigarette? Like, I love that. We didn't know that shit. That's what the fucking documentary was about. Letting us understand and see some shit that we was not accustomed to seeing. That's what the fuck that shit is about. That's why you have 5.9 million people tuning in and watching some shit. Because they watched some shit they had never seen before. Hearing about some shit they would have never heard before. Who the fuck knew that shit? Nobody. And if you knew, once again, you ain't had proof, but you had proof on the documentary now, didn't you? That's what it's about. So someone always gets the hell. Mike was thrown under the bus. The nigga damn near cried. The nigga was crying. Yeah, he was thrown under the bus. He wasn't looking like no fucking angel the entire documentary. I don't know where this narrative is. But see, in my opinion, I think it's just all about people's reactions to it. Because you got a lot of people reacting to the documentary. Yeah, Michael, way to put your foot in their ass. And yeah, and that's how you become winners. And that, So now the players looking, to some people. But fuck those people. Fuck them. If you know better. And see, and that's one thing why I love Michael. Never met the man a day in my life. I would love to, but I could just tell. You can just tell. That's how Mike don't give. Come on now. Do we need to say it? Mike don't give a fuck about what you think about him. He cares, but he doesn't care. It's really his close circle of people. They're the ones he really put near and dear to, as we all should. You, the listeners, whoever you are, you guys will give 5 fucks if I thought about you. Who the hell am I to you? You gonna say, I ain't paying your bills, I ain't cashing your check. Like, who am I? So why the fuck would you care? So that's just my thing with that. Everybody talk about, that's just what I think. I think the depiction of Horace and Pip and other guys, it's all about people's reaction because everyone had a high and low in that documentary. They went in on Steve Kerr's dad. Come on, man. I didn't know that shit about Steve Kerr's father getting killed. I did not know that. I had no clue. Round of applause. Come on. They did some digging on this fucking documentary, man. They went and dug up some shit. You better believe they did. I never knew that. That's something both them guys had in common. Both their fathers was killed. Shot dead. So after they get done with the fisticuffs, oh damn. Your father got shot too? Mine too. Oh, okay. And we on the same team? And we just had a fight? And nigga, we ain't finna keep fighting. We gonna get out here and win, and we gonna, know what I'm saying? We gonna dig into each other like, all right, how you dealing with that shit? Or let's help each other deal with it while we on the same team. Like that's what happened. That's why I love them saying that. I love them putting that type of footage up there. All of them had their own individual parts. Bill had a role. Bushler had a role. But like I say, I'm not talking about these guys, but come on, y'all. But once again, the documentary was no one-sided, making Michael look the best and all that shit. People talk about who looked the worst and who looked the shit. They crucified Jerry Krause ass, rest in fucking peace, but you had to get a man his flowers. He's arguably the greatest general manager in the history of general managers. Probably not named Jerry West, but he's arguably up there. He put together that entire fucking dynasty, except for Michael. But that was the key. And for those of y'all who don't know, Rod Thorne, he's the one who drafted Michael Jordan, not Jerry Krause. When Mike got drafted in 85, Rod Thorne was the general manager of the Bulls. He's the one who drafted Michael. I believe Rod Thorne is not in charge of disciplinary action for the NBA or something like that. Don't quote me. I have to fact check that. But I believe that's his role right now. But Rod Thorne's been around the league for over 30 years. Over 30 years. But once again, no one was looking like an angel in this documentary. Some folks might say Phil was the asshole, or Phil was letting Rodman do what the fuck he wanted to do, just so you can get get the most out of him. Nah, Phil, it's your team. Be the coach. Make him play how you want to play. Make him follow the rules. And there should be no exceptions. Yeah, he could have did that shit, but he knew good and goddamn well it wouldn't have worked better for the overall situation. He knew what the fuck he had to do to get results. And damn it, he got it. The hell is y'all talking about out there, man? Y'all know Rodman ain't no regular dude. You can't just expect Rodman to come right in. Rodman got to come from somewhere doing some, you know? Yeah, let Rodman go out there and fuck Carmen Electra or Madonna or whoever the hell else. Let him go out there and do that. He be back, he going hard. One thing else I love. Who the fuck knew when he came back to practice, right coming off of being with Carmen Electra? And whatever else Mike said was going on. That's Mike an idiot. Mike funny as shit. But he came right in that damn practice and they was doing that Indian drill shit, the suicide drill it looked like. But Rodman is in front of the line, people. He's in front of the line. After Phil was just trying to tell everybody to slow it down for him and pace it up for him. This dude in front of the line, y'all. Come on. Mike would tell everybody, like, all right, slow down, y'all. Now, don't let this dude, like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, you know? So he really was. He really was, you know, Rodman. He was doing what he had to do. So I'm just saying, y'all, but regardless, some folks would have said something about Rodman. It ain't like that. You know, he goes off Nitro on WCW in the middle of Game 5, Game 6, Game 4. I forgot which one it was. But that was Rodman once again. He came right back. The man started knocking down jump shots from 15 feet. A 3-pointer every game, maybe. And that's why Michael said he didn't even go at Rodman any. Because that's what folks don't know. Rodman did talk to Michael or Scotty off the court. They had no interaction whatsoever off the court. None. The only interaction them dudes had was in that locker room on that floor. That's it. And that's what you call going to handle business. So it irks the fuck out of me that a dude who participated in trying to kill Jordan and Scottie Pippen when they was with the Bulls, he participated in trying to decapitate these dudes. How he can come and strap it up with these guys, knowing they probably don't feel away. But everybody else is all, oh man, he did, like, yeah, and I'm doing that because you know what I'm doing? These are grown ass men I'm looking at. And one thing I said about Horace and who else? Craig Hodges. Shout out to Craig Hodges. He another dude. He said it in something else I was watching. They was talking about Michael. You came back. They say Michael ride your ass to the moon if you let him. If you let him. You can't let him. Mike's the type of guy you got to stand up to him. Even if you get the best of you still got to stand up to him. It's about the heart. Mike always wanted to see if he had guys who was willing to go to war, put it on the line. Don't back down in a moment. If he figured you was like that, oh yeah, he go to war with you. Let's go. He ain't going to have too much to say to you. But if he out there busting his ass and he don't see you going just as hard as he is or going there busting your ass too, he going to tear your ass apart. And he posed to. That's one thing about Mike. He didn't ask you to do anything that he wouldn't do himself. So where the fuck was he really wrong at? I could see if it was the other way around. Don't y'all understand that shit? That shit don't sink in, y'all. I'm telling you to go hard because I'm over here going the fuck hard. I ain't gonna tell you go hard and I'm over here half-assing. And it's the star. Usually in situations like that, the star is the one pointing the finger, telling everybody else to go hard, and he just take it easy. No, the star's over here losing his mind going hard. The star's going hard like he's the role players. And that's why he was pushing the role players. Shit, what the fuck? I don't get it. All of them said he went too far sometimes, so yeah, he went too far. Hell, guys that went too far with me. It happens. It's the nature. It happens. People go too far in business meetings. People go too far in the emergency room with doctors, nurses, lawyers, in the war rooms. Like, people go too far when they're passionate about something, when you're trying to work together. People go too hard in the workplace. You go too hard at your man. You and your girl, y'all go too, but y'all both want to win. Y'all both want to win. Who the fuck wants to be a loser? What's your definition of losing? You know what the fuck I'm talking about, nigga? I don't hear that shit. Because you have some people talking that shit. Well, what's your definition of losing, Steve? You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Losing is not getting what the fuck you came here for in life. Now, you can't get everything. You can get A. But most folks don't even look at it like they figure if you can't get everything, all right, go for that shit. If you can't get something or most of what you came for in life, then yeah, that's losing. And it's a lesson. Matter of fact, I won't even call it a loss. I'm just calling it a lesson. You ain't won as bad as you thought you wanted it. That's all that is. For me, that's why I put the ball down. That's why I put basketball down. Honestly, before I start doing my gig, where I'm at now, my security gig. And that's what I do. I do security on the side of this till you blow up. But hell, I mean, come on, think about it, y'all. Have you ever asked yourself, do you want it? Like I said, that's what I just said earlier. Do you really want it? You gotta ask yourself how bad you want it. A lot of folks don't want it that bad. They don't want it that bad. I had to check myself. How bad do I want it? But watching that damn documentary and watching Mike, man, watching all them guys, Scotty, Rodman. First off, Rodman, man, you talk about a guy that want it. That's another reason why Michael said, I want that dude, because he wants it. Come from the same thing. Rodman came a long fucking way. The nigga was a 30-something-year-old junior college player, damn near, or some shit like that. Almost 30. Shit, I was 23, 22, and I got the junior college, so I was older for the junior college athlete, but, fairly, young still. But for the JUCO athlete, that's old. That's like a junior or senior in JUCO years, but still. Rodman came out of nowhere, y'all. Seriously. And was a part of 2 dynasties. 2 of them. Key part in 2 dynasties. 5 fucking rings. One of the best defensive players in history. One of the top 5, to me, defensive players in history. Everybody was not depicted as an angel in this stuff. I just don't understand how. I think Pippen, who they claim was Pip, claimed he's furious. According to ESPN, hey, just my opinion. Pip, you weren't depicted as no bad dude to me. Shit, the lowest part came, you didn't want to take your ass back in that damn game in 94. That was the low part. And you talking, and you in your own words said you would do this shit again. That's what I said. All right, Pip didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? That was definitely selfish. It was about it. That was about you. You said you ain't give a fuck. And you showed it. You didn't. Hey, that fucked the team up though, Pip. That fucked the team up. You knew it did. Michael gone this time. Ain't the way the blue hell Mike doing that one. I don't believe it, at least. Anything's possible. I don't believe it. I would have been just as shocked as Mike did it. I was shocked when it happened when you did it. I remember that game. I was confused my damn self. I didn't even know what the fuck happened to afterward. There was so much shit going on between Kukoc and that damn shot. I'm looking like, okay, why Scotty wasn't in the game? I didn't know what the fuck was going on then until, aftermath. After the math of the aftermath, so to say. That week, I had one of my dad's friends, because I was in 4th grade. I was 10 in 94. So I had to hear one of my dad's friends talking about it. Later on that day, I was like, what? I was like, this dude didn't get back in the game? I just saw Kukoc winning. We were so excited they won. We were just that excited. We didn't care. Like, Kukoc won, hey, Now, but see, this is why I said that documentary was on point. They showed about at least 3 times in that season giving the ball to Kukoc and him making last-second game-winning shots. So that wasn't luck. He had did the shit in that year. That's why Phil went to him. He was good at the catch and shoot. With 3 to 4 seconds left on the clock. And there was 1 second, there was 0.17 seconds left. He literally had time to do exactly what the fuck he did. Get that bitch, turn around, let it fly. And it didn't rattle, hit the rim. It didn't go off the backboard. That shit went straight through the net. Water, slide, splash. Splash. Yeah. That wasn't luck. Not that one. You need luck to win. Championship. Probably going off a little tangent. But once again, them showing he did it that year, them showing he did that shit in the regular season, that's why Phil didn't give Scotty the ball. But Scotty wanted to make it about him. It wasn't that Phil thought he couldn't make it. Yeah, went to Tony in situations like that in the regular season. And I don't think it was a situation where they was having to win the game all the time. But it just happened to be a game winner or some catch and shoot shots. Because you got to think, Pip 6'7", Kukoc is 6'11". So if it ain't a big guarding him, Phil was smart. He can get the ball and catch and shoot over some. He can get the ball and catch and shoot and be able to see over the defender enough to get a decent look in the air, put a decent arch on the ball and get it in the air. Because of that shorter time on the clock, that's all you really got time for, is just to get it in the air, basically. That's all you got time for. So he did it. So that was the worst you looked, Pip. That was it. Then the ankle thing, yeah, made you look selfish too. If that's what happened, Michael. That's yeah. Made you look a little, but what did make you look selfish though, Pip? What you did for your parents, what you did for your family. How you took $18 million for 7 fucking years. That didn't make you look bad. Not to me, it didn't. That made you look like a man of a man who's willing to say, hey, I need this money now because I got a family to take care of. They're relying on me, and I'm going to take care of them. I need some money now. I might get hurt, and then y'all ain't going to want to give me nothing. You know, Ryan Jordan definitely want to pay Scotty if what happened with Mike. And I think that's one of the reasons why he probably didn't want to pay Mike. Because Mike hurt himself second year. But what Mike was trying to tell, you know, where Mike was coming from, I could see. Mike only made $4 million maybe a year. Mike was underpaid for years, just as underpaid as you were, Scotty. He had his endorsements, yeah. But the Bulls weren't paying Mike no more than they was paying the next man. So I could see Mike saying, nigga, they ain't paid me. I'm the man. You think they ain't gonna pay you? Some teams would do something like that, but obviously that wasn't going on with the Bulls. If they ain't want to pay Jordan, Pip, you think they finna pay you? Y'all on the second three-peat. They ain't paid Mike yet. He was just finna start getting it. By that time, he just had started to get it. That $30 million a season. He just had started to get it. So he got to relax, you know, but that made him look great, though, taking that pay cut for his parents. That made him look great. And then you Pippen. You hit great as fuck. Mike don't get that shit done without you. No way in the blue hell. None. You one of the 50 best. Best second player ever. And it ain't your fault. You had a chance. And then when you was the man, we saw what you could have did. We saw what happened. Y'all was supposed to go to the championship. We all know you got jobbed with that bogus ass call. Hugh Hollins. Bum ass referee. I remember that game. I was pissed. BJ and Horace All-Stars that year. I remember 94. That's why I still say, had Mike not left, man, you guys would have won 8 straight, arguably. Y'all might have lost one of them years to the Rockets, maybe one. But y'all arguably would have won 8. It was 2. Horace and BJ had stepped up, but then again, with a team with a disabandoned. Once again, here we go with the organization shit. Oh man, here we go. But come on, y'all. Like that's just my whole overall point though about that. It was actually a documentary. It was beautiful, but everyone was not looked at as an angel, and I'm pissed that, you know, quoting Jay-Z line, he say, "Do you fool listen to music or do you just skim through it? Did y'all look at the doc or did you just skim through it? Was you flicking the channels in between the documentary? Whoever was watching? Cause y'all out here putting that bullshit out in the atmosphere. Like everybody had bad moments or a moment in this doc. They ain't put Craig Hodges in that shit. But see, Craig don't fuck with Mike, and that's another thing that's unique to me. You know, Mike wasn't no angel. That was definitely depicted in that documentary. They didn't make him look like the angel. That's why that teammate shit really hit him. It really hit him. Because Michael generally, from you look at the documentary, Michael's one of the coolest individuals to meet. We all got asshole tendencies in us. We human. That's why I hate that shit. These people like calling Mike an asshole are assholes in themselves in some form of fashion. I bet my bottom dollar. I bet they are. It takes one to know one, as they say. How you know what an asshole is? Oh, why? Because you already won? Come on. You know what I'm saying? Ain't lying when they say take one to know one. I ain't been saying that shit for nothing. I mean, come on, y'all. We gotta. But everybody want this positive image. Like, now I ain't gonna say everyone, but you know how it is. But nah, like Pip, Horace, nah, y'all wouldn't look that no way. Especially Pippen, man. Like I say, Mike has said, you say my name, you gotta say Scotty name. That's enough right there. You Pip, man. You Pippin. You Pip, man. That's it. Like, ain't no need. But that's really what I had to come here and rap about, though, y'all. Just inspiration in general to do this podcast and shit to keep going. And that documentary did it for me, though. It did. It definitely did. Michael was one of the biggest inspirations for me. Phil Jackson, too, though, y'all. Phil, too. To be able to manage those egos, what the fuck? Like, woo, you gotta be a genius, boy. But also, what we did know about Phil was Dennis Rodman before Dennis Rodman. Come on. Feel like they're doing ass to this shit. Feel like getting fucked up, boy. Feel like give a fuck, but they showed, just like Rodman, they showed them Knicks team taking charges, clothesline them motherfuckers if he had to, getting rebounds, going back up, putting it back in the basket. Phil was rugged. That rugged ass role player that you needed to win a championship, and he won in New York. Champion. Key part. So that's another thing about Phil. People forget that about Phil. Phil won a championship as a player. He wasn't no superstar player. He's a fucking role player. But he was respected. You ask Walt Frazier, Willis Reed, whoever the hell was the man on the Knicks teams. They knew they had respect for Phil Jackson. He went out there and put his ass on the line. He bust his ass. And that's really all that's really, man, Mike, like, that's really all people ask people to do when it comes to this shit. Get out there and bust your ass. But we walk around this bitch so entitled to something. Oh, I don't need to work. We got that I ain't got to work mentality. And that's why we don't appreciate shit. And that's why Mike is the greatest, because on many nights, I like when he could take nights off. He had to find a way to get himself motivated. And then you think about it. Maybe it's somebody in the stand that never saw me play. Maybe a kid seeing me play for the first time. And he also said if you paid money to see him, you paid good money to see him, he felt an obligation to give you your goddamn money's worth. You gonna pay to see me? You gonna pay to watch me play basketball? I'm gonna go out here and die for this shit. Put it on the line. Every game is a game 7 in the finals to Mike. Real shit, man. Y'all come on, man. I'm killing this shit right now, man. Y'all doing it. Every game was a game 7 to Mike. Hell, life was game 7 to Mike. Come on, man. One more time, man. We gotta keep the round of applause going on that one. Come on, y'all. Life was game 7 to Mike, man. Life. He never turned that shit off. When they went in on him about that gambling shit, what'd he tell them? I have a competitive problem, not a gambling problem. They drove him out of the league anyway. Magic called it. Magic said it. Y'all keep up, y'all gonna drive him out the league. And that's exactly what the hell y'all did. Fucking media. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all like this too, man. And I'm saying it. Media is arguably responsible for a couple deaths. Or had a big hand in them. Let me say it like that. MJ? No, I said deaths, so not... Now, deaths, yeah. Well, a couple deaths. Now I'm thinking about it, a couple deaths. Not all, but a couple. Tupac Big, I said that for years, because they monetized the hell out of the shit. Two guys have an issue with each other. Woo, boy, y'all, they took that shit and ran with it. Oh, that shit was real nasty. Anyway. And then, you know, how they ended up, Media. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Like, like y'all did a bang up job, you know. Y'all drove Michael out of the NBA. Y'all killed Michael the first time. That's the other death y'all was responsible for. Y'all was responsible for the death of Michael Jordan as far as the NBA went. Even when he actually did what he was supposed to do. He won. Man won back-to-back rings. Here it is, y'all getting on him about going outside. Oh, yeah, he gambled. But once again, he won. But then what they also said, Mike was a heavy gambler. So Mike, real competitive. So the stakes was high with him. But he had it. People ain't like that. He had it. And then that drug testimony stuff with old boy, I forgot his name, but that too. So he would have some folks saying, oh, that was them the one with his father. And like, hey, nah. Like, it's unfortunate what happened to his father. Rest in peace, James Jordan too. Rest in peace, Jerry Krause as well. Spoke them guys up. Spoke him up earlier and didn't say rest in peace. So rest in peace to Jerry Krause. But, this whole documentary inspired me, though, y'all. It did. You know, you gotta want it in life. How bad you want it. You gotta ask yourself, too. You gotta ask yourself, you get up in the morning, how bad you want this shit. Do you really want it like you say you do? And be real with yourself. Be honest. You know, be honest. Be honest with yourself. Anything. How bad you want that promotion. How bad you want your own business to pop off. How bad you want to have a new car. How bad you want a new apartment. How bad you want a house. How bad you want a great wife. How bad you want a great man. Like, how bad do you want this shit? And are you willing to go out there and execute what it takes to get those things? How bad you willing to put in the effort? How about that? That's the next thing. Because that's what I tell myself. How bad you willing to put in the effort? That's you know what I'm saying? That's the dark part of this shit. Because it gets dark when it comes to effort. Because effort is just effort. A lot of times when it comes to effort, you know, nothing is guaranteed in life. So, you know, there's no guarantee with effort. So a lot of people don't even want to put it out there because what am I guaranteed? They don't do it. We don't want to do it at all. But, like I say, we gotta just, when y'all get up in the morning next time, y'all, ask yourself how bad y'all want it. Seriously. Ask yourself how bad you want it. And like I say, just be honest with yourself. Because I showed up know how to do it. And I asked myself, how bad do I want this podcast to blow up? And I said, you know what? All right, I'm going to show myself. I ain't going to talk about it. I'm going to show myself how bad I want it. And once I show myself how bad I want it, y'all going to see how bad I want it. Y'all going to see. Because it's all about effort. You can't complain about results. You ain't putting in no effort. Where they do that at? Results from lack of effort? Come on. Results from lack of effort? That's our problem. We too fucking spoiled. We entitled. We get results with lack of effort. We used to bragging about that shit. Oh man, I ain't have to work that hard. Man, I did this, and there it went. I ain't have to work that hard. This whole work harder as you smarter ass mantra is bullshit. When I heard that, I used to always say it was shit. As time went on, I used to say shit. You gotta work hard at working smart. Fuck you talking about? Shit. You gotta work hard at that. You might not be working hard physically. You're working just as hard mentally now. That's all. Hard work ain't went nowhere though. It just got replaced from one part of your body to the other. That's all. You might be killing, like I say, the mental. You're not killing. You know. You're gonna exhaust yourself mentally now, as opposed to physically. But it don't change. It don't change. Hard work cannot be avoided in anything in life. If you're trying to get to the top of what you're doing or be one of the best at it, it don't go together. It just don't. You always trying to hit a stain, right? It's a price. It's a price that comes with everything. It's a price. It's a price. It really is. And that's one thing that it reminded me of. Another thing it reminded me of. So many things I could take from that. I can go till tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. But I took a lot from that. I really did. So it was great. Excellent documentary, right on time. We could be talking about it for about 30 years from now. So, hey. No, but I'm getting the hell out of here, though, y'all. I'm definitely getting the hell out of here. I had to come here and talk my shit. Back on my shit. For to put in the effort. Because if I don't want it, I ain't shit. And I got to be willing to take my own advice and listen to my own words. If I'm not putting in the effort, I can't complain. I can't complain about results. I can't. So with that being said, check this podcast out on SoundCloud, Steve Eskridge, Spreaker.com, Steve Eskridge, my YouTube channel, Steve Eskridge, Spotify, Steven Eskridge, Instagram, Steven ESKRI, Twitter. I ain't shout out my Twitter earlier. I'm trash. Twitter, Steven Eskridge 1. That's definitely me on Twitter. Give me up on there, and my podcast is up there on Twitter as well. You can click the link in Twitter, and the podcast will be up there. So y'all click the link. And what I'm gonna start doing too is I'm gonna start sending out my Cash App with a Cash App name with the link too. So if y'all like the podcast, Cash App me $1. Hey, $1 go a long way. Start off that way. So then if not, cool. Just like it. Like the podcast. That's all. Give me a review. Give me feedback. But I'm putting in that effort though. Fuck that. I got to. I read a book from Mike that said it's called I Can Accept Failure, but I can't accept not trying. And that's my mantra right now. I don't blow up with this shit, whatever. Okay, but I can't accept not trying. And I gotta look at it like, even from a blow up angle, just go ahead and just rant, just vent. Cause y'all know I'm gonna talk my shit anyway, so I'm passionate about all this stuff, so. But with that being said, y'all, I'm getting the hell out of here. It was great seeing. It was great talking to everyone. It was great talking to everybody. You know, I'm back on my shit. So, better late than the podcast. Boy, Steven Eskridge. Signing off. Next episode. Peace.